I am the charmiest charm that has ever charmed. And it's all thanks to answering questions. It's only something important. You just have to go home early. I would rather do social links. Look at that old lady and that cat. Dude, look at that man with the cigar. Just on a bench. Having a... in a shopping mall. Can you smoke in shopping malls in Japan? Really? Huh. I still can't open the menu. God fucking shit balls. When can I open the menu? Let me open the menu. Please. Go. What are you, Gary? Oh, there you are. Hello. Yo.
Ah, there you are.
What's up?
I'm glad that you're okay. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Excuse me?
I'm not surprised by your reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand. Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
I guess it's more like something people aren't aware of. But the dark hour does exist. It occurs each night at midnight. It'll happen tonight, and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now. He does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users, which means it's all up to you guys. I'm glad you're quick to understand.
Right?
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Alright. What up?
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up. Wasn't that... Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter anymore.
A mysterious voice rings in your head. Oh. Hello. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Fool Arcana. Alright. You have established a new social link. So wait! You feel your inner strength growing. You recall what Eagle said about the power of social links. hitting the dark hour already, are we? The power of the dank hour.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, hello. What's going on, kid? How'd you get in here?
I'm always with you.
That's unsettling.
Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you. The end of everything. But to be honest, I don't really know what it is. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
What's your name there, kid? No! The boy has disappeared. Didn't even tell me his goddamn name. It's fucked up, dude. I just want to know your name. Like, how you spell your name? What's your name? I don't know your name. Sunday, April 19th. We are one day away from being 420.
Hey, it's me.
What can I do?
Can you come down here?
Why though?
Okay, he's here now. So, what's this all about?
There's someone I want to introduce. Hey, hurry up.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy.
Junpei? Why is he here? Wait, don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
What's up?
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that?
Ain't happening to me.
Big deal. It happens to everyone else. And man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kind of lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join?
Huh? Yeah.
Hell yeah, Junpei, you my bro.
Well,
Bro
enough of the
pay.
introductions. I think we're about ready.
Oh, we're gonna go do something? Sweetness!
With this many people, we can start exploring that place.
You mean Tartarus?
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
We believe we can find the reason for the dark hour there.
I hope so.
The chairman will give us the details tomorrow night, so be ready.
I would enjoy doing something. When does the game give you free reign? Is it the 21st? I think it might be the 21st where you can start doing shit on your own. You overhear a conversation. Good morning, I'm so drowsy on Monday mornings. Yeah, me too. The only thing you can do is sleep through the first period. Wait, tomorrow's when we have morning assembly. Oh, I'm too lazy for that. I'll just pretend I didn't hear. Japan school's weird.
I thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone.
Oh, are we having that talk?
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Alright then.
Wow, she didn't waste any time leaving.
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Ooh, Yucatan. Do I sense some hostility?
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just...
She's a bit of a smug. Be a little bit smug, in my opinion. You're called to come back to the dorm early today. You decided to walk home with Junpei. They walked home with Junpei, talking and laughing at each other's inappropriate jokes. This fucking protagonist in this game is so weird. Like in the movie, he's just fucking dead inside. In this one, he's just like, yeah, fucking dirty jokes.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only persona users we had, but that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Sorry, I asked this yesterday, but what's this Tartarus thing again?
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The Dark Hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm sure he won't complain, as long as you don't go too far in. Since we're dealing with shadows, Tartarus isn't something we can avoid.
Relax, I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
I wonder why he can survive during the dark hour, but he can't summon a persona. It's kind of weird. 420, by the way. Get fucking high as a kite.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
That's pretty big.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated. Who cares anyway? It's not like it would change our minds about fighting.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
Why is there a motorcycle in here already? Should just leave it in there?
Whoa. It's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far, and I'll be feeding you information from here.
So you two didn't plan on coming in the first place?
That's right. We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
You're in charge.
Wait, why him? He doesn't look like a leader.
But he has fought them before.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like he can?
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
Oh, hello. Strange door. I know I've kind of been silent, I've just been kind of listening. I kind of do that sometimes. Especially when a cutscene's happening, I kind of try and go silent. Sometimes I talk, sometimes I don't.
I've been waiting for you.
What's going on, Igor?
The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power. Your power is unique.
Sorry about that.
It's like the
There's just a bunch of kids outside my door window. No one's something in my bins.
But at the same time holds
probably someone just
infinite
popped something in the bin.
possibilities. You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind.
Alrighty.
My spare time will soon be scarce. But please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Until then, farewell.
Thank you, Igor. I appreciate that. I appreciate you, Igor.
Hey, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's
Yeah, what's
been
up?
kind of
You-
cute.
Don't tell me you just dozed off. You're like that coach who fell asleep during the championship game. Come on, man. You're supposed to be our leader.
Cut him some slack. If nothing's wrong, then let's get going.
I would like to turn auto movement on, please. Not auto move. You can check. Ah, yeah, I can do it now. Fusion spells. Oh my lord. Config, collaboration, voice, auto advance. Thank you. Let's check out Orpheus. You cannot dismiss. Oh, I don't really want to dismiss him. Pretty crappy stats, but he's pretty good on endurance. He's level 2, which is fine by me. Hello. What's your persona? Check status. I want to check your status, love. You've only got Dia. Wow, so you can't really do much. What about you, Junpei? What can you do, my dude? Cleave, alright. Hermes, okay. Now, I haven't played this game in a while, so I don't really know what team I'm going to go for. Like I said, the last time I properly played Persona 3 was in, like, 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. I don't know, I don't remember. I can probably look it up and tell you next session, but it's probably like 4 or 5 years ago.
So, this is it, huh?
I hope I don't get lost.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa. Is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my Persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice makes perfect.
Right.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
She's just being prepared, Yukari. That's all she has to do. Alright, well, this is Tartarus. This is a dungeon. This is the only dungeon. Except for, like, some boss stuff. Keep in mind, these are real battles you'll be engaging in. Now, see if you know shadows running around this floor. So, yeah, this is, like, the only dungeon. And it can get a little bit tedious, but you gotta kind of bridge that off with boss fights every... As you can see, next 19 days. In 19 days, there will be a full moon, and normally in the full moons, there's a boss fight. Main story boss. There's other boss fights. There's a fuckload of bosses in this game, to be honest.
Takuba has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience. Would you like me to explain the basics of battle?
Nope, because this is not my first
Okay.
Persona game.
Then I want you to
Well,
defeat
technically
the
it
enemy for
was.
you.
This is the first
Try
Persona
using
game that I
both the
played.
skill and attack options. You attacked the enemy's weak.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack!
Yeah, this was my first Persona game. I was talking about it with a friend, and I think he suggested, I have Persona 3, do you want to download it off me and play it? And I was like, yeah, alright, now I have Persona 3. And it probably became quickly one of my favourite RPGs that I played. Staircase is the only way to proceed to the next floor, can't let you go any further higher today, but please remember about it next time. Okay. There's another shadow ahead of you, you'll be at a disadvantage if the enemy gets the first hit, so try and surprise your opponents striking in first. Yes, I know. I know how to Persona.
Now's a good time for me to explain about attack properties, which are important to consider during battle.
Okay.
Do you want to know more?
No, I'm good.
The enemies you're facing have a weakness that you can exploit. Why don't you give it a try? Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
It's pretty easy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure every enemy on this floor is weak
A
to
wisely
fire.
chosen attack.
So you can probably easily just kind of fuck it up.
You attacked the enemy's weak point.
Here's our chance. Let's get him. Get back here.
That's what I was saying before this. Since I haven't played this game in a while, I haven't actually decided what my... I know the party members.
A complete
Don't know their
victory.
skill
Point
sets, sort of. I know a few kind of bit. But I haven't got to the point where I'm like, yes, I want to use this team, I want to use this team. I don't know what team I'm going to use. I do know that I don't want to use the team that I played my first time around. Which I won't tell you what it is. But I don't want to reuse that team because that... I will say that team liked to heal up. Which, oh boy!
Were you able to exploit the enemy's weakness in the last battle?
Yeah.
If you didn't already notice, doing so will also grant you an additional attack. Would you like more details?
Nah, I'm good.
Then proceed with the battle. Use what you've learned to quickly dispose of the enemy.
This is pretty... This is like a different version of the Shin Megami Tensei press turn, I think they call it, where you attack a weakness and you get an extra turn. But in this one, you exploit a weakness and you get extra turns every time you exploit a weakness. In Shin Megami Tensei, I think you exploit a weakness and you just get one extra turn for like the party. For this one, you get an extra turn for the character itself. So, using it right, you could potentially get a lot of turns, and then you can do an all-out attack.
You have the potential to grow even
It's
stronger.
pretty good. Ooh, I want that pixie. Mysterious cards have appeared in your mind. You wonder if this is what Eagle was talking about. After battle, you occasionally have the opportunity to select a card from one shuffled before your eyes. If you pick a card with a persona on it, then you will receive that persona. There are other cards, each of which has a unique effect or reward. Keep an eye on the card you want to try and pick it. Yeah, I want that pixie. Thank you. I have another persona.
Yes! My...
Oh, congratulations. So we now have Pixie, which Rakunda. That'd be useful actually. If I have a Rakunda. That's a debuff, I think. That would be a debuff. Debuffs are very useful in Persona games and Shin Megami Tensei games to the point where they're practically needed. They're a lot different in Shin Megami Tensei versus Persona. In Persona, they last 3 turns and then they stop being useful.
There is a better way to defeat all of your enemies in battle than to attack them individually. You can perform an all-out attack. Would you care to hear more about this?
No, I'm good.
Then, shadows become stronger the further you advance. If you don't think you can win a battle, retreat at once. There may be times, however, when an escape will be impossible. This battle is one of those times. Good luck.
Okay then. Go back to Orpheus and then just Aggie them. I would rather use Pixie to get that sweet level up. But I can't use Pixie right now.
The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going.
Now, the thing I have to remember, I don't actually know if it's in this game, but social links, if you have a certain persona, recommending with the arcana of that social link. If you have a magician social link and you have a magician persona, you should get a bonus when doing it. I think. Don't quote me on that.
You have the potential to grow even stronger.
Hey, baby. Yeah, got money. Now, I'm not an expert at this game, but the fuck it. Jesus, Lucaria literally just level up twice in one go. She's level 3 now. And I need her to learn Cheese. I know you're the windy bitch. You're the wind. Have you leveled up before, Junpei? Are you still level 2? You're level 3 as well, my dude. Am I level 3 or am I level 2? Yeah, fuck yeah, guys, level 3 gang. That's odd. Usually there are more shadows in the prow. Well, at least you gain some experience about it. Let's go back to the dormer today. Should be an access point somewhere on that floor. You can use it to return the entrance. Since there aren't many enemies to worry about, why don't you split up and search for them individually? Split up, guys.
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
There's the thing, but I want to see if there's a chest.
This looks cool.
Did you just fucking... Hey! You dick! Fucking stole a treasure chest on me, the motherfucker. Oh! Thank you, Junpei. Junpei, my dude! My bro! My broski!
Welcome back.
What's up?
So, how was it?
Awesome.
I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power. We kicked some ass. But damn, I'm beat.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry though, you'll adapt. But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
Mysterious voice rings in your head. Thou die, and by and by, thou shalt have blessing when choosing the full arcana. The C social link has reached level 2. The power to create persona of the full Karakana has grown. Fuck yeah, dude. You can't. Bada ba bada boom. I'm actually gonna save it here and end it off because I got some chores to do. And I think I've done the recording for a good hour or so. I want to say. What's my total time at? I can't fucking see it. Yeah, so I've been going for an hour. That's probably good enough for me. I'm going to end the session off anyway right here. I got some chores to do. Thank you all for watching, my peace out. Godspeed to you all in the next session of Persona 3 FES, aka Persona 3 Festival. Thank you and goodbye.